I got my Wrangler shirt on, and it's time for a tour of the museum, Mountain West.
We were driving down a dusty road, no plan in sight. Saw a sign on the highway, thought we'd take a ride. Pulled off on a whim, it wasn't in the plan. Found ourselves in a western town by an old man. Saloon doors swinging, horses lined in a row. Felt like we stepped back to the days of long ago. Old man's western town, a piece of history, a roadside attraction that set our spirits free. We wandered through the streets where the cowboys used to ride. In that 1800s world, we took a step inside. He told us tales of sheriffs, outlaws, and gold. With every word, the town felt more alive and bold. He built it with his hands, piece by piece, a living museum where the West never ceased. A blacksmith shop, a general store, each detail crafted, leaving us wanting more. Old man's western town, a hidden gem we found. The way he brought the past to life, it felt so profound. With every dusty corner, our excitement grew. In that old-time town, there was so much to do. We shot pretend pistols and panned for some gold. Listened to his stories, both funny and bold. He had a twinkle in his eye, a master of his craft. A roadside stop that we'll never forget. We laughed and laughed. Old man's western town, a piece of history, a roadside attraction that set
You guys find a place to do laundry?
We wandered through the streets where the cowboys used to ride. In that 1800s world, we took a step inside. So if you're ever out there, don't just drive on past. Find that old man's town where the West forever lasts. With his stories and his smile, you'll be glad you stayed. In that western town museum where memories were made.
We packed up the wagon and hit the open road, headed for the mountains where the wild winds blow. A family on a mission, leaving the past behind, to live like frontier cowboys in the old western times. We rolled into Gunnison, that museum caught our eyes. Stepping through those wooden doors felt like a time gone by. With dusty boots and cowboy hats, we took a trip back then, where the West was wild and free, and every man was a friend. We're heading out west to the land of our dreams, where the rivers run wild and the buffalo scream. Pretending
Go to
to
church?
be cowboys under that big open sky, living like the frontier folk from days gone by. Our daughter found her heaven in a store just down the road. Taxidermy animals, every critter she'd ever known. From bears to wolves to deer that stood so proud and tall. She lived that store in Gunnison, it was the best of all. She walked those aisles with wonder, like she was in a dream. Every mount and figure had a story to redeem. And while we were pretending with our cowboy hats and guns, she found her frontier right there in the Colorado sun. We're heading out west to the land of our dreams, where the rivers run wild and the buffalo scream. Pretending to be cowboys under that big open sky, without a light. The spirit of the West was alive in every word, and that museum magic made our hearts feel stirred. We're heading out west to the land of our dreams, where the rivers run wild and the buffaloes scream, pretending to be cowboys under that big open sky, living like the frontier folk from days gone by. We'll never forget that summer out in Gunnison Town, where the past came alive and the West was all around. A family of dreamers riding into the sun, pretending to be cowboys and having so much fun.